every frame. Has some of the highest motorable passes in the world. Mountainous deserts and high mountain lakes. Ladakh is a place of wilderness and beauty, with its own unique mystique. A land of rising opportunities. With flourishing tourism and festivals resonating with chanting mantras. Where life is a joyous celebration, exemplifying India's G20 presidency. G20 India. One Earth, one family, one future. July delegates, welcome to the land of mountain passes, where spectacular landscapes prevail. A place that mesmerizes and seizes in every frame. Has some of the highest motorable passes in the world. Mountainous deserts and high mountain lakes. Ladakh is a place of wilderness and beauty, with its own unique mystique. A land of rising opportunities. With flourishing tourism and festivals resonating with chanting mantras. Where life is a joyous celebration, exemplifying India's G20 presidency. G20 India. One Earth, one family, one future. July delegates, welcome to the land of mountain passes, where spectacular landscapes prevail. A place that mesmerizes and seizes in every frame. Has some of the highest motorable passes in the world. Mountainous deserts and high mountain lakes. Ladakh is a place of wilderness and beauty, with its own unique mystique. A land of rising opportunities. With flourishing tourism and festivals resonating with chanting mantras. Where life is a joyous celebration, exemplifying India's G20 presidency. G20 India. One Earth, one family, one future. July delegates, welcome to the land of mountain passes, where spectacular landscapes prevail.
Ch,
mesmerizes and
he,
seizes in
ch,
every frame.
he, ch, he.
Has some of the highest motorable passes in the world. Mountainous deserts and high mountain lakes. Ladakh is a place of wilderness and beauty, with its own unique mystique. A land of rising opportunities. With flourishing tourism and festivals resonating with chanting mantras. Where life is a joyous celebration, exemplifying India's G20 president. G20 India. One Earth, one family, one future. July delegates, welcome to the land of mountain passes, where spectacular landscapes prevail. A place that mesmerizes and seizes in every frame. Has some of the highest motorable passes in the world. Mountainous deserts and high mountain lakes. Ladakh is a place of wilderness and beauty, with its own unique mystique. A land of rising opportunities. With flourishing tourism. July delegates, welcome to the land of mountain passes, where spectacular landscapes prevail. A place that mesmerizes and seizes in every frame. Has some of the high
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports and Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, Shri Anurag Singh Thakur ji. A big round of applause for Honorable Minister, sir. Please be seated. Thank you. Yeah, please, sir. Namaskar. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all in this Yuva Samvad, Youth Dialogue with Youth Minister, that is Yuva Samvad, Yuva Mantri ke saath. And at the very outset, let me share with you that this program is being telecasted live on YouTube channel of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. And to begin with, I would like to share a few things about this Samvad. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India has organized number of Yuva Samvads wherein Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports have participated and guided the youth. During these Yuva Samvads, Minister Sir has interacted with various national and international youth delegates and heard their voice about their experiences, their participation, their progress, their involvement, and their benefits with the government initiatives, the schemes. Will now interact with youth delegates of G20 countries, invited countries, and international organizations who are participating in Youth 20 Pre-Summit, framework of G20 Presidency of India. And before I request Honorable Minister words, I request rather all of you, all the delegates and respected guests, that when you interact with Honorable Minister Sir, kindly first introduce yourself, and then you can ask any question. You can share your experiences so far and your takeaways, whatever you feel like sharing with Honorable Minister Sir, you're most welcome for that. And now I would request Honorable Minister Sir, please, if you could enlighten us with a few words. Please, sir.
Y20 India Chair, Shri Anmol Soviji, Honorable MP, Leh Ladakh, Shri Jamyang Namgyal ji, delegates from the various parts of the world, my dear young friends, Jule Ladakh, hello, namaste everyone. How are you today? I hope your lunch was good. You had a good sunny day today. We are at the height of over 11,000 feet above the sea level in one of the coldest deserts in the whole wide world. And while the climate here can be particularly harsh for the most parts of the year, the warmth of the people of Leh more than makes up for it. Did you feel the warmth of the people of Leh Ladakh here? Are you comfortable? Did you get the taste of the hospitality and their kindness? I can't hear you. Raise your hands, please. Thank you. Did you all soak in the surreal landscapes here? Did you get enough time for that? Today, do you better understand why it's so vital to protect the breathtaking beauty, sky-piercing peaks of the snow-capped Himalayas? Did you all get a chance to delve in the critical issues facing our times and build consensus for your nations to collaborate on? Yes, no? If anyone agrees, yes, they can raise their hands. Yes, a lot of you agree with that. If you did, then our work here is done. We have already accomplished something together. From ice-breaking sessions to endless negotiations and exploratory excursions to the Shanti Stupa, Hermes Monastery, and the Thingsay Monastery. I hope all of you from G20 countries witnessed and absorbed the mind-blowing and the jaw-dropping beauty of the Ladakh and humility of our kind-hearted people. We have tried to showcase the art and culture of this region. And wherever such events are happened of the G20 across the country, whether it was in Bangalore, in some parts of the Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, or in the Northeast, we have tried to showcase the art, culture, and the heritage of our country. I hope you have enjoyed the cultural program this afternoon. And if you have enjoyed, kindly put your hand together for all the it was good to see them in their traditional dresses and singing the songs and dancing to the tune. I'm happy to share that 100 G20 meetings have been held in the 41 cities so far. Over 12,300 delegates from over 110 nationalities have attended the G20 related meetings till now. I am even more delighted to share the numbers of Y20. Over 30 events have been held as a part of the Y20 so far, which includes inception meetings, pre-summit, Y20 consultations, and brainstorming sessions. We have organized the Y20 meetings and consultations in 9 states and union territories of India, such as Assam, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Punjab, Odisha, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu, and now Leh. About 250 experts and speakers from diverse and different walks of life have imparted knowledge on several key subjects at these Y20 consultations. Over 10,000 direct participants have participated in the Y20 thus so far. The number, which is much, much higher if you factor in all those who listened online, got connected to your networks, etc., it will only grow further. India will eventually ensure the largest ever youth participation of the youth at Y20. I'm confident that the Y20 Secretariat and the team will set a new record in Jan and emerging alliances. Make the most of it now. To my friends from the G20 region who have gathered here today, allow me to share where India stands today and where it is headed. India is ranked second in the globe food production. India is one of the largest producers of the cotton in the world. India ranked third globally in terms of the number of startups, which is 77,000 today, and in terms of the unicorn, which is 107 as of today. India produces the largest number of films annually. Our regional content is breaking the international barriers. Our regional films like the Kannada, Telugu films are famous overseas. The films like RRR and the documentaries like The Elephant Whisperers and All That Breathes created history at this Oscars, and some of you would have already danced to Natu Natu. Have you? Did you get an opportunity? Yes. Or you'll get the opportunity tonight. With nearly 12% of the women commercial pilots, India has the maximum number of commercial pilots in the world, commercial women pilots in the world. Our women are increasingly participating and winning laurels in the international sports, which goes on to show we strongly advocate for women empowerment. This is the emerging India, an ancient civilization, a young independent nation, which is developing and industrializing at an unmatched pace. India firmly believes that at the end of this decade, emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and Internet of Things will have evolved significantly. And data science and cyber security will have occupied much deeper parts of our lives. So our youth should be prepared with these skills. If you are in the sector today, which is untouched by technology, tomorrow it will be replaced by it. You will have to adopt or risk becoming redundant or even extinct. There are real opportunities all around. There are risks too, but you can't find solutions to local or global problems without stepping out of your comfort zone, without collaboration, and attempting to build consensus on pressing issues. And that's why I'm delighted that Y20 Summit 2023 has identified 5 critical themes that will serve as a guiding light for our youth. Future of work, Industry 4.0, and the 21st century skills. Second is peace building and reconciliation, ushering in an era of no war. Climate change and disaster risk reduction, making sustainability a way of life. Shared future, youth in democracy and governance. Health, well-being and sports agenda for youth. These themes have been very, very carefully selected to empower young people to create, collaborate and contribute to the G20's development agenda and to the as a whole. And it will also nudge us towards achieving the sustainable development goals. And I hope you had a good opportunity to deliberate on these issues. I had a chance to speak to some of you today, and I would love to hear more from you later. This cultural exchange and youth dialogue has given me much to think about and take back as a political leader myself. So for that, I express my thanks to you, the young people of the world. Moving on, despite the looming global recession, shaky global macroeconomics, ongoing crises in Sudan, Ukraine and Russia, and climate change, we forget that we are living in one of the greatest eras in human history. Yes, despite all the odds we witness, we still believe that there hasn't been a greater time to be alive for human mankind. We don't realize that this because we are in the age of infodemic, fake news, and cluttered with online noise. Do you agree for that? Do you agree during the pandemic it was more of an infodemic? Do you believe there is more of fake news on the social media platforms? Do you think it is cluttered with the online noise? So today, the global average life expectancy is higher than in any country back in the 1950s or even 1900s. Anyone who knows what it is, in 2022, the global average life expectancy was 72.98 years, say 73 years. Modern science, modern medicine is only getting better and better with each passing day, which means this will continue to improve. Today, poverty is lower than ever before. In the early 1800s, a massive 94% of people lived in the extreme poverty. Today, the world is more educated than ever before. And in the early 1800s, the global literacy rate was about 12%. Thanks to the internet, 5G, and all of humanity's knowledge is at your fingertips, quite literally. And not to forget the chat GPT. Today's youth is blessed with an unprecedented opportunity. Learn any skill, build any capacity, read any book, travel to any country, and research on any topic. Now that you are living in the greatest time to be alive, to dream, read, think, and act fearlessly, I hope your generation will make the advancements of the last century look minuscule to the milestones that your generation will break through. The internet enables and empowers you to learn anything and everything under the sun. Please take the advantage of this and encourage those around you. Even business opportunities are more abundant than ever before. People can make a living by writing and blogging about their interests, hosting podcasts with amazing guests, making YouTube videos of their experiences. Earlier, people wrote handwritten letters and waited for months for a response. Today, communication is instantaneous, and you can FaceTime anyone, Zoom, WhatsApp, video call, anywhere in the world in the matter of seconds. It has never been easier to connect with people and build a worldwide network. I keep saying, and I would like to remind you again today, that your network is your net worth. So you got the opportunity to be in this part of the world, to meet various stakeholders from the various parts of the world. And Y20 has given you platform to meet people from more than 20 countries during these 3 days session. And I'm sure you have interacted with each other. You have exchanged your cards, exchanged your number, and you may have some areas of interest which you share together and would like to stay connected in the future as well. And if you'll all agree with me with that, today life is more comfortable and convenient than ever before. No or yes? Is it more comfortable?
Yes, sir.
You can get anything you want, whenever you want it. Can't you go to work? Today you can work from home. There's a big advantage for that. Is it advantage or advantage? To some it is an advantage, some say disadvantage. Need a ride? You have Ola, Uber and such other facilities available. Need food delivery? You have Swiggy, Zomato and other such companies. Need groceries? Blinkit. Need something delivered? Amazon and such other platforms. Need a 2-month stay in another country? Airbnb. Your phones and laptops are your windows to the world. And so when I say you live in the greatest era in human history, you know that you have inherited a world which is equipped with more comforts, opportunities, structure, systems, and order for you to make something of yourselves and your surroundings than ever before. The glass is half full and growing. There may be plethora of problems, but we are population of 8 billion plus with a billion solutions. Today, your generation, specifically youth, have it in you to not just solve problems of the past and present, but anticipate and alleviate follies of the future. It is a moment to reconnect, reimagine new possibilities of our future. You must be ready to discover new ideas, develop new ties, and drive change. Remember, change is the only constant. So you stay ahead of the curve, anticipate change and drive it. I want you all to remember that alliances of tomorrow will be formed at forums like Y20. So make the most of it. So my young friends, this is a historic time when optimism and opportunities are coming together. So we ought to stand united in order to unleash the true potential of what awaits us in the future. With these words, I will end my speech, but will continue our conversation because your time is now and the clock is ticking. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir, for your encouraging words. Ladies and gentlemen, our Honorable Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, Shri Anurag Singh Thakur ji. And thanks to all of you for your candid response. Thank you. So now it's between you and Honorable Minister, sir, now, Youth Dialogue. Thank you so much.